Ọhaneze ndị Igbo mana ege m ntị ekenekwa m unu asị m ka onye chi na-azara biko onwe ihe m chọrọ ikwu na vidiyo. Ọ bụrụ na ị na-enebeghị vidiyo m for the first time from beginning to the end, biko na-ayọkwana gị biko ịchọ ka m sekpuru na ya oge biko kabarụ na vidiyo m to the end. Ọ bụrụ na ọ nwere ihe ọsọ ya nwere ọsọ ihe ekwu, like ya, share na oso gịnị, just like ya share. Ọ bụrụ na ọ nwere ihe chọrọ comment maka ya, mana make sure na ya to the end nke iwe mee gịnị ka iwe nweta one or two things n'ime ya. Ịchọgodo i comment kwa again biko ka m na-ayọkwa gị make sure na watch video ahụ ruo na njedebe tupu ịghọta ihe m na-ekwu n'ụbọchị nke tata. Now let us enter into the conversation. Abụrụ m onye na-eji ike iti ịgọrọ n'ihe na nwere isi, mana ọ nwere ihe nchọ ekwu regarding Sky B. Ọ na-ewute m na so many of our colleagues, so many people of both our mentors, both our people we look up to in this social media world, what is the case Sky B, we're not judging how life is. So many people will case Sky B, we're not judging how life is. Sky B only will embark for over 20 years ago. Sky B released his album Pray For Me 17 years ago. That's which means now 20 years ago Sky B was hot. 20 years ago Sky B was hot. Including ndị na-amaro na Sky B nwere some tracks, ndị na-anụbero maka ya, ndị amụ ogene, ndị dị 25 years, ndị dị 26 years, ndị dị 23 years, ndị dị 22 years na-eti ego ọnụ because na Sky B apụta mee ya interview o wee bụrụ na gịnị mee na ọ dị broke. So people call you ọnụ si maka gịnị mee na ọma na o nwere ego, ọ na-amụ ụmụ agasa, ọma na obi na one room, ọ chọrọ ka ọ mara ihe mere onwe ya, ọma na aka siri ya ike, to the extent na somebody si na aka siri ya ike, kwụsịrị ya ike na Sky B na-achụ iji Nigerians wee cash out. Mana gịnị mee o nwere onye ma echi, o nwere gịnị onye ma gịnị echi, because na gịnị mee ihe so ewute m n'okwu nji wee chọ ka ntị is that na a lot of people make all those comments we are again Christians. A lot of them na joker, but they have not in a way again come down and analyze, okay, gịnị made this young man? Is this young man passing through what we call furnace of affliction? Is this man passing through trials and temptation? Maka gịnị onye tụọ gaali ya ofile na ndị ọzọ amara ihe. Onye mee gịnị onye tụọ ọ gaali ya ofile na gịnị na ndị ọzọ amara ihe. Ọ bụrụ sọsọ Sky B bụ the only person try go and failed in this world. A lot of industries, a lot of business owners 20 years ago are crash go. A lot of people 20 years ago were crash go. A lot of them are go. You have to also make come to your senses and realize that even Sky B, corner weapon on ya, because it takes courage for somebody to come out and wipe that weapon. Do you know how many times he has battled that thing called depression? Do you know how many times he has battled that thing called called shame? In this life, men stand and grow because they know the God backing them up. Men stand and grow because they know the mysteries that surround their life. Bible Jews in the book of Job, a time comes now Job was the richest man from the east. Job was the richest man from the east. To the extent that Job said, in the time of my youth, in the time of his youth, now people respect him, even elders pay homage to him, that he knows the principle of God, he knows the mysteries of God, that he can literally tell you that this is what he does to get what he has. This is what he does. This is one of the things he is doing. That is why, in the life of Job, when he began to face challenges, Job, curse God and die, which means, Job, you know what to do. You know what to tell God, you die. Job, say it and die. That Job become, in a time coming in time when everything on well. Job is passing through a test that will make him a better person. I'm not saying that Sky B sent. I'm not saying that Sky B Job. Man okum na head somewhere. That's why you say give me again. In a give video no biko. Kabare na neule video muni si to be Georgia. Because na again me hit so mean angle akam no again na verse 1. Obolo na Job bu ode mmada ayo no wa today. The mmada ya si again ki je ego gime. Kedu ihe mege? Kedu ihe imele? Why you made investment? Why did you crumble so much? And the Bible make the friends of Job came to him, and after searching everything they knew, they could not find out what is wrong with Job. They cannot find out what is wrong with Job. All these people have they come out and sit Sky B down, say now what happened? Let's forget about bad management, bad record label, bad this one, bad that one. Sky B, what happened? The question is that you want to be a foundation. It's okay, you have to start with from your father's house. Ebe can pagino dangote jueblo dangote today. Ebe can pagino, ebe can do obo cha soludo no cha soludo jueblo governor of Anambra State today. Ebe can the classmate Davido or classmate any neighbor Davido today, or classmate whiskey today. There are class and levels to life. If they take it within ourselves now, I want to say go see Be Oliver, I think so. A uncompleted building on where all happened where his children could not finish it today. Does it mean that Oliver died a poor man? Or does it mean I'm not any other investment on me? Just because naturally pass blame, you did not go back to God and ask, or sometimes reason from outside the box. You cannot say this thing made this guy your backer. Or don't you know that physical controls the physical, the spiritual control the physical? Onwere onye pụta n'ụwa akwatuo onwe ya. Onwere onye gịnị pụta n'ụwa akwatuo onwe ya. Na somebody like this guy na-agụ egwu, Scales na-agụ egwu. Onwego ebe nje event, Scales batadia na-agụ egwu ya. People were not dancing and singing to it. He was forcing the crowd to sing along with him. He was forcing the crowd. He did everything he could to the crowd move, but nobody moved. Does it mean that Scales failed as a musician too? Or does it mean that in the next 20 years, Scales say no, something is wrong with him, or now everything will crash? Will you say that he made a bad investment? Or will you say that he did not invest well? Some of them live a reckless life. Some of them when some things happen. But have you stood up? Have you calmed down and asked yourself, Geneme? Okay, megide. In where did you get it wrong? Where did you fail? Or does it mean that you met a beginning? Or does it mean that chukuna bagen kete? But one thing people fail to understand again, God doesn't protect what you have. He protects what you hand over to him. Did Sky B even hand his life to God? Did Sky B even give his life to God? Did Sky B even woke up one day and say, God, everything I have belongs to you. Do with me such as you want. Which some of you have in one time or the other say this kind of prayer. All I have is yours. Yours I am and yours I want to be. Makwano a very powerful prayer they have, but some of you seem to ignore it because Nagineme not a very short prayer. Because here because a lot of people make comments about this and are Christians. What if tomorrow you know now in 20 years to come your family members do again na gini kije get better in your 30s? How will you feel? Because even you cannot explain. Onyeke ya agwa. Onyeke ya akọwalụ ka ọ ghọta gị. Some of you are Sky B. Do you have health challenges? Because why no name abo Owamodu George? Do you have health challenges? Are you suffering from one thing or the other? Do you have addiction challenges? Do you need help in one or two things? Because now, another thing I know is not enough to contribute money for Sky B. I'm not against you giving him money, but only him madu kwosina. Itedi nezi na-ehi mmiri, ịmarọ na ite a na-ehi mmiri, ibunite ya na-ezi sacha ya. sachasịcha ite ahụ je werekwa ya dosa n'ime ụlọ polish ya ọfụma mee ya ọ dị mma ọlụkweri je dosa ya n'ime ụlọ igbo ya mmiri ọzọ ya ọ ya ehi ehi ọ bụrụ na ijelo je pachia ite ahụ ọfụma ka ọ ghara ihe mgbọsị ọzọ. Why not come back? Or even if you don't have anything to say, why not just keep quiet? Because Bible make water and the friends of Job kept quiet for some days and they did not say anything. How will you feel as a Christian tomorrow if this guy is passing through that thing that want to make him a better man? What if tomorrow now somebody new ago that will make him to be relevant again in the society? Will you take back your words back? Because it's never easy. Odiro onye mmadụ izo oje mmadụ etie onwe ya ụdọ n'ọnụkwu ụdọ. Ọnụ mgbe ọ kwụrụ ụdọ ka ọ karịa mma. Nwere onye ọ dịrị izi. Weligodo onwe gị nye example. If na mmadụ na-aga through challenges, don't come out and say onye ahụ na kedu ihe o ji onwe ya mee. Kedu ihe o ji ndị ya mee. Some of his set anwụchana. Some of his generation, he said, what and I blame artists all the time. What about the record label? Can the record label is that nearly senior we put out today? Can the artist nene anabuno on that record label that time? Or Guinea does it mean the record label fail? No. Akalaka burufu. I saw him getting a sky biego. But before you cook against somebody, Malon well. He pass through that he cannot explain because a lot of young girls today, beautiful young girls today that since mother we are beautiful. I love you. That does not mean they are not fine. That does not mean they are not beautiful enough. But because there is something about them that they cannot explain, why people are running away from them, why things are not working the way they are working. You go and work saying na on which you investment nime something gonna crash on which you so ibe gime ko that thing maybe Ndi Igbo na atuni no say on wasi dinta jelanta ko so libia batano ka mgbada na ali enu nwere onye o dey lazy. That is why no matter how obuni na eme n'ụwa kwụba aka gị ọtọ. Let the world criticize you for living upright. Let the world criticize you for living right. Bible say na onwere mgbe Moses mko Joshua zilum people ka just survey land few with make and honey. I will just survey that land potakwa. Caleb say na I'm still as young as I am when I went to zoo and survey that land 45 years later. 45 years later, also my strength is as strong as I can be able to go to war, go in and come out. That his strength has not failed him. What happens to the staying power? That's what we call the staying power in the life of every man. If you only 50 years, ka ilugo 80. When did 80 years, 90 years till today, hana he use bolaga. Sky B is not Sky B obore amelo onwe. Obo nature yin ego. Don't criticize him. Don't criticize him. Akada mama. God